And also from Andy Neal, who's the best interview on the team? Who's the guy you like kind of speaking to the most?
Great question. Great
I
question.
think I
I would
I'm gonna
say,
guess your answer, and I'm gonna guess
go ahead, go
Miles
guess it.
Bridges.
I was gonna say actually Miles is my favorite, yes,
Mhm.
because he's honest.
Yes.
Okay, like again, we talked about that a lot of times. Sometimes these guys are too buttoned up. They don't say what's on their mind or how they really feel. Miles is never just gonna say cliche answers. He's gonna give you how he really feels. And he can be funny at times. He could be at times serious. As a writer, as an interviewer, you want that. You want to be able to have both sides of the spectrum.
Yeah.
So for him, I enjoy talking to him, and probably also Trey Mann. Honestly, I mentioned previously about guys on the team who like talking to, whether it was Nick Smith Jr. or Mark Williams. Trey Mann falls in that same realm because he's been hurt, obviously, just like we talk about with other guys. But I feel like with Trey is playing on his game, and he's really a part of the whole mix out there. He tells it straight too. If guys aren't playing the way they should, guys are doing too much out there they shouldn't be doing, he'll say it. And I appreciate that. I appreciate getting honesty and just guys talk to me like a normal human being. And Trey does that. So I would say definitely those two guys, Miles Bridges and Trey Mann for sure, my two favorite interviews. And then throwing Brendan Miller, he's number three probably. And then after that, rookies like Khan and Sion and Ryan and
Yeah.
Liam as well.
I completely agree in terms of this new phase of athletes. I mean, media training was never a thing, right, for athletes, what, 20 years ago? And
Well,
I think media training by PR teams, I'm not talking about Hornets specifically, I'm talking like just pan sports, has just gone too far because they're just turning athletes into like boring
Robert.
robots who just give boring answers. And like you've got to like people aren't connecting with people anymore. People there needs to find a way where you can show your personality, show light and shade, while also, not creating headlines that are going to negatively impact your team and you and your coach. There has to be a middle world that we can find here because it drives me insane when like you I'm sure you have to deal with this right for a day job. It drives you more insane than I do. But sometimes you just wonder like we have to find a better way here for us to like tell the story of what's happening with the team rather than just these scripted answers.
Absolutely, because the fans obviously don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that as writers and interviewers. And when you're behind a paywall, especially trying to get some special content,
Mm,
why should a fan, you know, give you their hard-earned buck if you're getting cliche answers? So if you look at my stuff, a lot of times, my stuff is stuff I'm talking to players or coaches, if I can, one-on-one. My
yeah.
stuff coming from me interacting with player X in his setting to make him feel comfortable. Not so much on the podium. At times we, as you know, after the game, we get guys on the podium. We get two players usually, but 9 times out of 10, when you're in a podium, you're a little more guarded because you have cameras in front of you and you're worried that something's going to come out the wrong way. It's going to create headlines at
And they
times.
don't know all the people in the room, but they know you when you're one on one, right? Like
Absolutely. And they know how I operate. So even they know if they say something that could be a little bit, controversial, crazy, I
you're not
won't
gonna
put it in
tweet
the
it.
headline. I'll just write it, whatever. Like I'll write about it, but it won't be just this one line tweet, or it won't be a splashy headline. It'll be all accomplishing stories saying this is where the Hornets are. This is what player X said about Y.